Welcome again to your love relationship. You know those times when you and your partner are talking about something and before you know it, things have gotten to that point where a major argument has happened and you find yourself, either you or your partner, saying all kinds of things that normally you would never say. And afterwards you feel so badly because you got to that point and these things got said and they caused so much hurt. There are some reasons why this happens. It's because of how our body functions. If we could take an inside look at our brain and how it works, we'd understand better about why it is that sometimes people get so angry that they end up saying such horrible things to each other. The thing is that your brain is designed very specifically to help protect you. The whole thing is to help you to be able to survive and go on in life. And our brain interprets certain situations, even certain emotions such as anger or fear, as being threatening kinds of situations. And what happens in the brain and in our body is that we go into what we call the body's survival or stress response. There's certain things that happen in your body, like your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up, your muscles tense up, and your mind tends to be laser focused on trying to protect yourself. And people have different ways of trying to protect or defend themselves. One may be that they get ready to fight, whether it is a fight in terms of a verbal argument or a nasty verbal exchange, or sometimes, unfortunately, it could even be a physical fight. And so couples will at times find themselves in situations where they get really upset and they end up saying things and or physically doing things, throwing things, because they're just so mad. Another way that the body has of trying to help us to survive and to deal with, again, what the mind has interpreted as being a threatening situation is that we want to just get away, we want to escape. And so there are some people who, rather than them becoming the person that gets so angry that they're saying those nasty things or that they're throwing things around and just really expressing their anger in such an outward way, what they may tend to do is just want to run away. They want to avoid all confrontation. And so this is the person that, when you're in a relationship, you might find that one partner is busy talking and trying to work through what they think the problem is, and the other person is only wanting to just get away as fast and as far as possible. So you have the person who fights and then the person who wants to escape, and we know this as the fight flight kind of response. And then there's a third response that can sometimes happen, and that is shutting down altogether. It's as if, don't want to hear anything, don't want to talk about anything, and so it's just a kind of a total shutdown, and a person responds in this way when they're feeling totally overwhelmed and just incapable of really dealing with the situation at hand. So again, the important piece to understand is that this is how the brain is designed to help protect us from what the brain is thinking is a threatening situation. And a lot of couples really struggle with how do they deal with this. Again, people have best of intentions, trying to work through their problems, but when they're caught up in this fight, flight, or freeze mode of responding to certain triggers, it's really impossible to have a reasonable conversation. So there are some things that are important to understand. One is that in this situation, the best thing to do when you find that you're at this height where things are just really out of hand is to take a time out. Step away, calm down, get to a place where you're better thinking in a more rational kind of a way before you try to address the problem. We talk about how to do this because there are some specific steps to help you to arrange this timeout kind of strategy and how to help yourself calm down. We talk about all of this in our special course that we offer. It's called 30 Days to Better Love. Find out exactly how to deal with this kind of situation. I'll be meeting with you again and we'll talk more. Take care. How do you calm yourself when you're upset? Share with us in the comment section below. Want to know when the next video will be uploaded? Click the notification bell and we'll let you know. Also, follow us on social media. See you next time.